Day 6, the sun comes up over the mountains, shrouded in clouds as we continue to sail through the open Pacific Ocean. As is usual, her custom-owned vacation, Deborah the Explorer is up at the crack of dawn. Or make that the crack of noon. Once up, she heads to her place to observe, and it's a good thing she does, for she's the first one to see something unusual happening on the ocean. These rooster tails are typical signs of Dall porpoise. A Dall porpoise is about 7.5 feet long, 300 to 500 pounds, and there seems to be a school around our boat at this time. It seems they like to swim side by side. One of the highlights of our trip is lectures by Brent Nixon, a naturalist who has lived in the area for years. He really gets into his lectures.
Xingxian, Aleut. And they describe this place where the sea directs its energy upon itself. And they call this place Alok Shok, spelled A-L-A-X-S-X-A-Q. Alok Shok. So you just kept moving. They say that if you stepped out of line on the golden staircase, you might not get back in. It might be 10 hours before you got a window. And so you just kept moving. But when you got to the summit, you were nowhere close to the gold. Now you had to winter out. Now, though, you were no longer a newcomer. You were no longer a chichaco. Now, after 5 months of not taking a shower, you were a sourdough. But now you had to go close. Now Wu, Quartz, the bear. Now Wu, the fortress. Some of you are going fly fishing over here. It's Admiralty Island. There's roughly 1 coastal brown bear for every 2 square miles. 4,000 plus coastal brown bears on this island. And you guys are going to be elbow to elbow with them fly fishing. It's going to be amazing. And I mean, you'll catch a fish and the bear's going to walk over and say, "Give up the fish. Give up the fish." The Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah. Oh, you are perfect. This creature has lungs the same size as a Volkswagen Beetle. Wow. Next time you see that car in the parking lot, you go, whale lungs, right there. There's a set of whale lungs. And they dump 90% of the air out of their lungs in 1/2 second. Imagine, you take a Volkswagen Beetle and pass it through 2 holes the size of your hands in 1/2 yogurt. So next time they draw up into a cup of yogurt, you go, yeah, whale milk right here. Serve it up to your friends. Here, have a little whale milk right there. And realize that baby whale grows at roughly 7 pounds an hour from that milk. That's my body weight every day, you guys. I mean, there's a couple of people on board this ship that are aspiring to do the same thing. Very simple. You listen to mom or you die. Kids in the room, think about that for a minute. This is muscle development, this is coordination, you know, this is everything for survivorship, communication, and the whole works, you know. And up here, they'll practice it. Mom will say, "Can you do it?" Watch the left side of the screen. Let's see if baby's got it down. Totally got it down.
Since we've been heading north, it has gotten cloudier and cloudier, and the clouds won't go away until we head back south again. And onward we will speed through the night, for it's time to go to bed.
Well, you sure have been eating a lot today. But then, there isn't much else to do when you are at sea. Boy, that Brent Nixon was great, wasn't he? Get a good night's sleep, for the excitement begins tomorrow.